Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share with you 10 powerful habits that will transform your life, elevate your performance, and help you become the person you were always destined to be. These habits are not just a set of actions, they are principles, practices that will shape your future and guide you toward greatness. The most effective people know why they exist. They live with purpose. When you wake up each day with a clear sense of why you're doing what you're doing, it gives you the power to overcome obstacles. Purpose is your foundation. It aligns your thoughts, actions, and goals. Without it, you drift. With it, you stand strong. Find your purpose and make it your guiding star. Effective people don't just work hard, they work smart. They know that not everything is equally important. They identify the tasks that will lead them to their ultimate goals and prioritize those. The secret here is not to say yes to everything that comes your way, but to say yes to the things that truly matter. Focus on what's essential and leave the rest behind. Success doesn't come from a single great effort. It comes from daily, consistent actions. Effective people make a habit of doing what others neglect. Small, disciplined actions compounded over time lead to monumental results. Consistency is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In this world, stagnation is the enemy of progress. Highly effective people are lifelong learners. They seek knowledge relentlessly, understanding that growth is a continual process. Whether it's reading books, taking courses, or listening to experts, they make learning a daily habit. They never stop growing because they know that their greatest asset is their mind. Great people are not afraid of challenges, they embrace them. Challenges are not roadblocks, they are opportunities for growth. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Highly effective people see obstacles as stepping stones and use them to elevate themselves. The bigger the challenge, the greater the opportunity to become stronger. Discipline is the cornerstone of success. Without discipline, even the greatest opportunities will be wasted. Highly effective people exercise self-control in every area of their lives. They know that without discipline, dreams remain mere wishes. Discipline is the muscle that helps you stay focused on your goals when temptation arises and distractions loom large. To become effective, you must first know yourself. Highly effective people are in tune with their strengths, weaknesses, and emotions. They take time for self-reflection and are constantly evaluating their actions. Self-awareness is the key to personal growth because when you understand who you are, you can better manage your life and relationships. Effective people communicate with intention. They don't wait for others to ask, they speak up. They share their thoughts, their dreams, and their needs. Communication is the foundation of successful relationships, and highly effective people master the art of clear, purposeful communication. They listen as much as they speak, understanding that true communication is a two-way exchange. Life will test you. There will be storms, setbacks, and failures. The most effective people are resilient in the face of adversity. They don't allow challenges to define them. Instead, they rise above them. They know that every trial is temporary and every hardship has an expiration date. Their resilience comes from knowing that they are capable of bouncing back stronger. The most successful people understand that true fulfillment comes from giving. They give their time, their knowledge, and their resources. They know that success is not just about what you achieve for yourself, but also about what you contribute to others. Giving back keeps your heart humble, your mind open, and your spirit fulfilled. It's not just what you gain in life, but what you leave behind that defines your legacy. Purpose-driven living is the foundation upon which all success, fulfillment, and personal growth are built. It is the powerful force that compels individuals to rise each morning with a sense of direction, determination, and enthusiasm. Without a clear sense of purpose, life can often feel like a series of random events, leaving you questioning your path and your role in the world. When you are living with purpose, every action you take, every decision you make, and every relationship you nurture becomes aligned with a greater vision. You wake up each day knowing why you are doing what you are doing, and that sense of clarity fuels your drive to push forward, even in the face of adversity. In a world that is filled with distractions, where instant gratification is often more accessible than long-term fulfillment, it is easy to lose sight of your true purpose. Society often tells us to follow the latest trends, to chase material success, or to mold ourselves into what others expect of us. But the true key to living a life of significance and meaning comes from understanding who you are at your core and aligning every part of your life with that understanding. When you are living with purpose, you begin to see that the challenges, setbacks, and trials you face are not random. They are part of a process that is shaping you into the person you were meant to become. Purpose is not something that you find outside of yourself. It is not something that is handed to you by circumstances or by others. It comes from within. Your purpose is deeply tied to your passions, your strengths, and your values. It is that inner knowing that guides you toward your true calling, the work that excites you, the relationships that nurture you, and the impact that you are meant to make in the world. When you discover your purpose, you gain a sense of clarity that makes every decision more meaningful. You no longer operate out of reaction to life's circumstances, you operate out of intention. Purpose provides you with the lens through which you view the world, giving you the strength to stay focused on what matters most. Living purposefully is about taking full ownership of your life. It requires a willingness to dig deep within yourself to uncover what truly matters to you. It is easy to get caught up in the rush of daily life, working a job, managing relationships, taking care of responsibilities, and lose sight of the deeper questions that give life its meaning. But when you live with purpose, you are not merely existing. You are actively creating a life that is intentional, one that reflects your deepest values and beliefs. You begin to live in alignment with your true self, rather than living in accordance with external expectations or the demands of others. This sense of purpose has a profound impact on every area of your life. In your career, purpose allows you to focus on work that is meaningful to you. It gives you the courage to pursue your passions, even if it means taking risks or stepping into unknown territory. When you are driven by purpose, you are willing to put in the hard work required to achieve your goals, because you know that the effort is worth it. You are not simply working for a paycheck or to meet someone else's expectations. You are working to fulfill your own calling. This sense of purpose infuses your daily tasks with meaning, and even the most mundane chores take on significance when they are connected to something greater. In your relationships, purpose helps you connect with others on a deeper level. When you are clear on who you are and what you stand for, you are more likely to attract relationships that are aligned with your values. You are not seeking validation or approval from others, but rather genuine, authentic connections. Purpose allows you to give more to others because you are grounded in your own identity. You are not looking for others to complete you or make you feel whole. You are already whole, and you approach relationships from a place of abundance. This makes you a more supportive partner, friend, and family member, as you are able to give love, time, and energy without expectation. When you live with purpose, you also experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. Many people pursue success or happiness based on external markers, wealth, status, popularity, but these things are fleeting. True fulfillment comes when you are aligned with your deeper calling and living in harmony with your values. Fulfillment is not something that can be purchased or attained through external achievements. It is a state of being that arises when you are living authentically and in alignment with your purpose. It is a feeling of peace and contentment that comes from knowing that you are on the right path and that you are doing the work that you are meant to do. Purpose-driven living also gives you the strength to overcome challenges. Life is filled with obstacles and setbacks, and there will be times when you are faced with difficulties that seem insurmountable. However, when you are living with purpose, you find the inner resolve to press on. Your purpose becomes your anchor in times of storm. It is the reminder that your struggles are not in vain. They are part of the process of growth and transformation. With purpose as your guide, you can see challenges as opportunities for development rather than roadblocks to your success. Purpose gives you the resilience to keep going, even when the road is difficult. Because you know that your journey is meaningful and worth every sacrifice. Purpose also has a way of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you are clear on your purpose, your mind is focused and your energy is directed. You are no longer scattered, pulled in many different directions by the demands of life. Instead, you are laser focused on the goals and aspirations that are most important to you. This alignment of mind, body, and spirit brings clarity, peace, and confidence into your life. You stop wasting energy on things that don't matter, and instead you channel all of your resources into the pursuit of your purpose. One of the most powerful aspects of living with purpose is the way it allows you to make an impact. When you are clear on your purpose, you begin to see how your actions can positively influence those around you. Your work, your words, and your decisions have the power to create change. Purpose gives you the ability to see beyond yourself and to focus on making a difference in the world. This impact may take many forms, whether it's through your career, your community involvement, or the way you inspire others through your actions, but it is always rooted in the belief that your life has significance. Purpose makes you realize that you were not placed on this earth by accident, but rather you were created for a reason, and your presence here is meant to contribute something of value. Living with purpose is not something that happens overnight. It requires self-reflection, introspection, and the willingness to grow and evolve. You may need to take time away from the noise of the world to hear your inner voice and discover what truly drives you. It may require you to challenge the beliefs and expectations that others have placed upon you, and it may involve making difficult decisions to align your life with your true calling. But the rewards of living with purpose are immeasurable. When you commit to living with purpose, you unlock a life of fulfillment, joy, and meaning. Purpose-driven living is not about achieving perfection, nor is it about having all the answers. It is about the ongoing process of becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's about waking up each day with a sense of intention, knowing that every step you take is leading you toward your ultimate purpose. When you live with purpose, your life is not just about what you achieve, it's about the person you become in the process. It is about the lives you touch, the legacy you leave, and the impact you make on the world around you. Purpose is not just a destination, it is the journey itself. And when you live with purpose, every moment becomes significant. In the beginning, it may seem hard to stay consistent or disciplined, especially when you don't see quick results. This is where most people give up. They expect instant gratification, and when they don't see progress, they abandon their efforts. The reality, however, is that success requires time. It requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. It requires doing what needs to be done, even when it's hard. Consistency and discipline are the antidotes to impatience, teaching you the value of delayed gratification and the power of perseverance. They help you develop the mental fortitude to keep going when things get tough, to rise after each failure, and to stay on track despite challenges. One of the most effective ways to build consistency and discipline is to create habits. Habits are the small actions and routines that you incorporate into your daily life, and they are the building blocks of consistency and discipline. The more you automate your actions through habits, the less effort it takes to stay disciplined. For example, if you want to get fit, you may start by committing to exercise for 30 minutes each morning. At first, it might feel like a struggle, but as you keep showing up every day, it becomes a habit, something that you no longer have to think about. Over time, your body adapts and you begin to see results. Your habit of daily exercise then becomes a part of your routine, and your discipline becomes stronger. The power of habits lies in their ability to create momentum, transforming what once felt like effort into something natural and automatic. But building habits is not always easy. It requires consistency over time and the discipline to follow through, especially when motivation is low. The process of habit formation involves pushing past your initial resistance, developing the discipline to stay on course, and cultivating the consistency necessary to make the behavior habitual. In the beginning, it's easy to feel discouraged, especially when the rewards are not immediate. But the key is to trust the process and understand that results take time. The most successful people in any field are those who have mastered the art of consistency and discipline, who continue showing up every day no matter the obstacles, and who push through the moments of doubt and frustration. One common challenge to consistency and discipline is the presence of distractions. In a world that is filled with constant notifications, temptations, and interruptions, it can be difficult to stay focused on the task at hand. This is where discipline becomes essential. Discipline is about saying no to distractions and staying focused on what matters. It requires the ability to filter out the noise and prioritize what is important. Whether it's turning off your phone, setting aside specific times for focused work, or eliminating unnecessary activities, discipline is about creating an environment where consistency can thrive. It's about making choices that support your long-term goals and avoiding actions that take you off course. Another obstacle to consistency and discipline is a lack of motivation. Motivation is powerful, but it is fleeting. It can fluctuate based on how you feel or what's happening in your life at the moment. That's why relying solely on motivation can be dangerous. Motivation is like a spark that can ignite a fire, but it is consistency and discipline that keep that fire burning. There will be days when you don't feel like doing the work, when you feel tired or uninspired, but this is precisely when discipline comes in. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation is nowhere to be found. It's the act of showing up and doing the work regardless of how you feel. This is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short, those who push through the hard days and keep showing up despite their emotions. When you cultivate consistency and discipline, you start to see the world differently. You stop viewing challenges as obstacles and start viewing them as opportunities for growth. You begin to see setbacks as temporary and learn from them rather than allowing them to derail your progress. Discipline teaches you resilience and the ability to bounce back after failure. Consistency teaches you patience and the ability to stay focused on the bigger picture. Together, they provide you with a framework for success. In many ways, consistency and discipline are the ultimate expression of self-respect. They are the way you honor your own potential dreams and aspirations. When you show up consistently and with discipline, you are sending a message to yourself that you are worthy of success, that you believe in your own potential, and that you are willing to put in the work necessary to achieve your goals. You are making a commitment to yourself, and every small step you take, no matter how insignificant it may seem in the moment, is a step toward the person you are becoming. Consistency and discipline are the backbone of any successful endeavor. Whether you are striving for personal growth, building a career, improving your health, or pursuing a creative passion, it is consistency and discipline that will carry you through. They are the unglamorous but essential components of success, the things that allow you to build momentum, stay focused, and achieve greatness. By embracing these qualities, you set yourself up for a life of fulfillment and achievement, knowing that with every small, consistent effort, you are moving closer to your goals. Embracing challenges is one of the most powerful mindsets you can adopt on the journey to success. Challenges, though often seen as obstacles, are in fact opportunities in disguise. They are the moments in life that test your resolve, stretch your limits, and ultimately help you grow. Every person who has achieved great things in life has encountered difficulties along the way. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to these challenges. Those who succeed learn to embrace challenges, understanding that these moments are the very things that shape their future. Challenges are an inherent part of life, and no one is immune to them. Whether you're pursuing a personal goal, advancing in your career, or striving to become the best version of yourself, you will encounter difficulties. These challenges might come in the form of setbacks, failures, rejections, financial struggles, health issues, or difficult decisions. They might come when you least expect them, and they may feel overwhelming in the moment. But the key is to change your perspective on these challenges. Instead of seeing them as insurmountable obstacles, view them as opportunities to develop resilience, strength, and wisdom. One of the most important things to understand about challenges is that they are inevitable. No matter how carefully you plan, how hard you work, or how much you try to avoid adversity, life will present you with challenges. They are a natural part of growth. In fact, if you are not facing challenges in your life, it may be an indication that you are not growing or pushing yourself to your full potential. The most successful people in life are not those who avoid challenges, but those who embrace them, who see them as stepping stones toward their goals. They understand that challenges force them to adapt, learn, and become better versions of themselves. One of the first steps in embracing challenges is changing the way you view them. Instead of approaching challenges with fear, doubt, or resistance, start seeing them as opportunities for personal and professional development. Each challenge is a chance for you to learn something new about yourself, your abilities, and your capacity to handle adversity. Every time you overcome a challenge, you are building confidence in your ability to face future difficulties. You are also sharpening your skills, learning new strategies, and expanding your knowledge. Challenges force you to think outside the box, push past your comfort zone, and approach problems from different angles. They help you develop creative solutions and foster a mindset of innovation. It's important to recognize that challenges don't always look the way we expect them to. Sometimes the most significant challenges are not the ones that are immediately obvious or external. They can be internal struggles such as self-doubt, fear, limiting beliefs, and emotional blocks. These internal challenges are often the hardest to confront because they require us to look deep within ourselves and face uncomfortable truths. But it is in facing these internal challenges that we find the most profound growth. When you confront your fears and self-limiting beliefs, you not only overcome them, but you also discover a deeper sense of self-confidence and clarity. Embracing these internal challenges allows you to break free from the mental and emotional chains that hold you back from reaching your full potential. Another crucial aspect of embracing challenges is perseverance. Challenges are rarely easy, and the road to success is not always smooth. There will be times when the path seems unclear, when failure seems inevitable, and when the weight of the challenge feels unbearable. In these moments, it is essential to have the perseverance to continue. Perseverance is the ability to keep moving forward even when the going gets tough. It's the willingness to stay committed to your goals despite setbacks, failures, and obstacles. Perseverance is what separates those who quit from those who succeed. It's easy to give up when things aren't going your way, but true growth comes from pushing through those difficult times, learning from your mistakes, and continuing to take action. Perseverance is about showing up every day, regardless of how you feel, and continuing to work toward your goals with faith, determination, and resilience. The ability to embrace challenges also requires a deep sense of self-belief. It's easy to become discouraged when faced with difficulties, especially if things don't go as planned or if you encounter failure along the way. However, it's important to remember that failure is not the end, it's merely a part of the process. Embracing challenges means having the courage to fail and the resilience to rise again. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or abilities, rather it is an opportunity to learn, grow, and adjust your approach. When you approach challenges with a strong belief in yourself and your capabilities, you can face setbacks without losing confidence. You understand that challenges are simply a part of the journey and they don't define you. Instead, they provide valuable lessons that will guide you toward greater success. To prioritize what matters is to live with intention, focus, and clarity. It is an act of conscious decision-making that allows you to cut through the noise and distractions of life and place your energy and attention on the things that align with your deepest values and your long-term goals. In a world where there are countless demands on our time and attention, where external influences continuously push us to act in ways that may not serve us, learning to prioritize what truly matters is not just a skill, it is a necessity for living a meaningful, successful life. Many of us live in a state of constant busyness, moving from one task to the next without pausing to consider whether what we're doing is truly aligned with our purpose. This often results in burnout, frustration, and a sense of disconnection. We may accomplish much, but without proper prioritization, we end up giving our time and energy to things that don't contribute to our greater aspirations. The key to leading a life of fulfillment and effectiveness is in learning how to consistently focus on what is most important and to let go of the rest. The challenge, however, is not simply identifying what matters, it is learning how to say no to the distractions and lesser priorities that often seem urgent, but in reality are not important. When you prioritize what matters, you begin to take full ownership of your life. You stop living reactively, constantly responding to external demands, and start living with purpose and direction. Prioritization requires a deep understanding of your values and your vision for your life. It demands that you become clear about what you truly want to accomplish and where you want to go. It is a process of aligning your daily actions with your long-term objectives. This alignment creates a synergy between your goals, your habits, and your mindset, leading to a sense of clarity and momentum in everything you do. To prioritize effectively, you must first gain clarity about what matters most. This requires introspection and self-awareness. What do you value most in life? What are the things that, if you were to focus on them, would bring you the most fulfillment and success? These are the questions that demand your attention. Many people go through life without ever truly asking these fundamental questions, or they may answer them based on what society or others have taught them to value. But the essence of true prioritization is discovering what matters to you personally and authentically. This involves tuning out the noise and the external expectations and listening to your inner voice, the voice that speaks to you about what is most important to your soul. Once you have a clear understanding of your core values, it becomes easier to identify what should take priority in your life. Your values will serve as a compass, guiding you toward the right decisions and helping you navigate life's challenges. For example, if family is one of your core values, you will prioritize time spent with loved ones, ensuring that relationships are nurtured and strengthened. If personal health and well-being are important to you, you will make time for exercise, rest, and healthy habits, even when other things are pulling at your attention. When your values are clear, you no longer have to second-guess your decisions. You will naturally gravitate toward the choices that best support the person you wish to become. One of the most powerful tools for prioritizing what matters is time management. How you spend your time is the clearest indicator of what you value. Time is a finite resource, and once it is gone, it cannot be reclaimed. The way you allocate your time reflects your true priorities. If you find yourself constantly rushing from one task to another with little time for rest, reflection, or the things that truly matter to you, it may be a sign that your priorities are misaligned. In these moments, it's important to step back and reassess how you are spending your time. Are you investing in your personal growth, your relationships, and your purpose? Or are you getting lost in the cycle of busy work, distractions, and urgent but unimportant tasks? The key to effective time management is not about doing more, it is about doing what matters most. You must identify the activities that contribute to your goals and well-being and prioritize those. For example, if your goal is to build a successful career, the tasks that align with that goal, such as networking, skill development, and focused work on your projects, should take precedence over tasks that offer little long-term value. It may mean saying no to invitations or activities that take time away from your primary objectives. Prioritization involves having the courage to let go of things that may seem pressing but ultimately do not support your goals. One of the most common traps that many people fall into is the illusion of multitasking. We live in a world that encourages us to do more, to juggle multiple tasks at once. But research has shown that multitasking is often ineffective and counterproductive. When you attempt to do several things at once, your attention is divided and you end up doing each task less effectively. Multitasking may create the illusion of productivity, but it often leaves you feeling overwhelmed and disconnected. True prioritization requires focusing on one thing at a time, giving it your full attention, and completing it with excellence before moving on to the next task. This approach, although it may seem slower at first, leads to greater efficiency, higher quality work, and a greater sense of accomplishment. Another key aspect of prioritizing what matters is learning to manage your energy, not just your time. Time management alone is not enough if you do not have the energy to follow through on your commitments. Prioritizing your energy involves taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being so that you can bring your best self to the things that matter most. This means ensuring that you get enough sleep, eat nourishing food, exercise regularly, and practice mindfulness or relaxation techniques to keep your mind clear and focused. When you are physically and mentally energized, you are better equipped to handle challenges and to stay committed to your priorities, even when life gets demanding. In addition to time and energy management, prioritization involves learning to set boundaries. In a world that is constantly asking for your attention, learning to say no is an essential skill. Saying no is not about being selfish, it is about recognizing that you cannot do everything and that your time and energy are limited. When you say no to things that do not align with your values or your goals, you are saying yes to the things that truly matter. Setting boundaries allows you to protect your time and energy and to ensure that you are always focused on what is most important. Boundaries are not only about protecting yourself from external demands, they are also about protecting your inner peace, your mental clarity, and your emotional health. To effectively prioritize what matters, you must also embrace the principle of delayed gratification. In a world where instant rewards and instant gratification are the norms, it can be difficult to resist the urge to take shortcuts or indulge in distractions. However, true success and fulfillment often require patience and perseverance. Prioritization means sometimes choosing the harder, longer path, whether it's dedicating time to a challenging project, investing in your personal growth, or nurturing your relationships over the long term. It requires the ability to delay immediate satisfaction in favor of greater long-term rewards. By prioritizing what matters, you choose the deeper satisfaction that comes from doing meaningful work and building lasting success, rather than the fleeting pleasure that comes from momentary distractions. Finally, prioritizing what matters requires a commitment to continual reassessment. Life is constantly changing, and what matters today may not be as important tomorrow. Periodically, you must take time to evaluate your goals, your values, and how you are spending your time. Are you still on track with your priorities? Are there new goals or values that should be incorporated into your life? The process of prioritization is not static, it is dynamic and ongoing. By regularly reassessing your priorities, you can ensure that you are always focused on what matters most and that you are living a life that is aligned with your deepest aspirations. The power of prioritization lies in its ability to bring clarity, focus, and purpose into your life. When you prioritize what matters, you are making a statement about who you are and what you stand for. You are taking control of your time, your energy, and your actions and using them in service of your greatest goals and dreams. By learning to prioritize, you free yourself from the chaos of busyness and create space for the things that truly bring fulfillment. Consistency and discipline are two of the most powerful forces in the journey towards success. They are the pillars upon which achievement is built, the foundation that transforms dreams into reality. While talent, intelligence, and opportunity play important roles in success, it is consistency and discipline that often determine who succeeds in the long run. These two qualities go hand in hand, creating a synergy that pushes you through obstacles, keeps you on track when motivation wanes, and ensures that you stay focused on your goals no matter how challenging the path becomes. Consistency is the act of doing something regularly without wavering no matter the circumstances. It is about making a commitment to something, whether it is a habit, a skill, or a long-term goal, and following through with it consistently over time. The power of consistency lies in the fact that over time, small efforts compound and build momentum. When you take consistent action day after day, your progress might not always be immediately noticeable, but it is steadily accumulating. The results will become evident over time, often in ways you hadn't expected. It is in this slow, consistent progress that true success is created. However, consistency alone is not enough. It must be paired with discipline, the ability to stay committed to the task at hand and make the right choices, even when it is difficult or uncomfortable. Discipline is what keeps you going when your motivation fades. It is the inner strength that helps you push through fatigue, distractions, and setbacks. Discipline is about saying no to instant gratification and doing the hard work that brings you closer to your goals, even when it seems like there are easier or more enticing options available. While consistency is about showing up regularly, discipline is about showing up with the right mindset, focusing on long-term rewards, and maintaining a high level of self-control. Both consistency and discipline are developed through practice. They are not innate traits, but habits that anyone can cultivate. It starts with making small, deliberate choices every day. These choices may not always feel significant in the moment, but over time, they shape your character and your destiny. The key is to commit to the process, even when the results are not immediate, and to remain steadfast in your actions, regardless of how challenging the road becomes. It's also important to recognize that you don't have to face challenges alone. Support from others can be an invaluable resource during difficult times. Whether it's through mentorship, collaboration, or simply seeking encouragement from those around you, having a support system can make all the difference. Sometimes simply talking about a challenge with someone who has faced similar difficulties can provide you with new insights or a fresh perspective. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, encourage you, and challenge you to grow will make the process of embracing challenges much easier. The power of community and connection cannot be underestimated when it comes to overcoming obstacles. There is also an aspect of embracing challenges that involves taking calculated risks. Often, the greatest rewards come from stepping out of your comfort zone and taking risks. The fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty can hold many people back from pursuing their dreams. But those who are willing to take risks are often the ones who achieve the greatest success. Embracing challenges means stepping into the unknown with confidence, knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. It means being willing to fail, to stumble, and to learn along the way. When you take risks, you expand your horizons and open yourself up to new possibilities. Taking risks doesn't mean being reckless, it means being strategic and understanding that some of the best opportunities come from moments of uncertainty. Another key element of embracing challenges is having a positive attitude. Your mindset plays a crucial role in how you approach challenges. If you see challenges as threats, as burdens to be avoided at all costs, you will be paralyzed by fear and anxiety. On the other hand, if you see challenges as opportunities for growth, learning, and development, you will approach them with optimism and determination. A positive attitude doesn't mean that you won't feel frustration, disappointment, or fear when facing challenges. It means that you choose to focus on the potential for growth, not the obstacles. It means approaching every challenge with the belief that you can overcome it, no matter how difficult it may seem. A positive attitude keeps you moving forward even when the road is tough and helps you maintain the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals. Embracing challenges also means being adaptable and flexible. Life rarely goes according to plan, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances is crucial in overcoming obstacles. Challenges may force you to reevaluate your strategies, rethink your approach, and adjust your goals. Rather than being rigid and stuck in one way of thinking, embracing challenges requires you to remain open to new possibilities. It's about being willing to pivot, to course correct when necessary, and to find creative solutions when faced with roadblocks. The more adaptable you are, the more capable you will be of handling whatever challenges life throws your way. Embracing challenges is not about seeking out difficulty for the sake of it. It's about understanding that challenges are an inevitable part of life, and that they offer the potential for growth, self-discovery, and achievement. The more you embrace challenges, the more you will learn about yourself, your strengths, and your resilience. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. When you approach challenges with a mindset of growth and perseverance, you transform the way you experience life's difficulties. You stop viewing challenges as obstacles, and instead see them as opportunities to push your boundaries and become the person you are meant to be. Life is full of challenges, but it is also full of potential for growth and transformation. Embrace those challenges with open arms, and they will become the stepping stones to your greatest success. Giving back and contributing to others is one of the most fulfilling aspects of life. It taps into the deeper parts of the human spirit, encouraging selflessness, generosity, and a sense of connection to the world around us. As we go through life, we often accumulate knowledge, resources, and experiences that can be used to benefit others. This process of giving back is not merely an act of charity or generosity, but a profound expression of our shared humanity. It is about understanding that true success is not defined by what we accumulate for ourselves, but by what we are willing to share with others. The desire to contribute is inherent in all of us, but it is easy to forget in a world that often prioritizes personal gain and individual achievement. The world around us can sometimes make it seem as though success is a solitary endeavor with each person fighting for themselves. However, those who have found the greatest satisfaction in life are those who have learned to share their blessings with others. Giving back is not just about giving money or resources, it is about sharing your time, your wisdom, your skills, and your love. It is about recognizing that you are part of a larger whole and that your well-being is inextricably linked to the well-being of others. One of the greatest gifts we can offer is our time. Time is a precious and irreplaceable resource, yet so often we spend it in ways that benefit only ourselves. But when we take time to serve others, we engage in something that transcends personal gain. Whether it's volunteering in a community, offering support to someone in need, or helping a colleague achieve their goals, giving your time enriches both your life and the lives of those you serve. It provides an opportunity for you to see the world from different perspectives, understand the struggles others face, and feel the immense satisfaction that comes from making a positive impact. Time spent in service is never time wasted. Rather, it builds bonds, creates lasting memories, and shapes the future of those you touch. Sharing your knowledge and wisdom is another powerful form of giving back. Every experience you have gone through, every lesson you have learned is an asset that can benefit someone else. We often go through life thinking that what we know is common knowledge, but the truth is that there are countless people who can benefit from the insights we have gained along the way. Whether you mentor a young person, offer guidance to a colleague, or simply share advice with a friend, your knowledge can help others navigate their own challenges and accelerate their growth. By teaching others what you have learned, you contribute not only to their success, but to the collective growth of society. Education, after all, is not just about what we learn, but about how we pass on that knowledge to future generations. In addition to time and knowledge, our skills and talents are valuable resources that can make a profound difference in the lives of others. Each of us possesses unique abilities, whether in the arts and technology and communication or in leadership, that when shared can help elevate those around us. Many of the most successful people in history have understood the importance of using their talents, not just for personal gain, but to serve the greater good. By using our skills to help others, we can contribute to the development of communities, the improvement of lives, and the creation of a better world. Whether you are an artist using your work to inspire others, a business owner providing employment opportunities, or a doctor using your expertise to heal, each skill you offer can have an outsized impact on those who benefit from it. Giving back is also about offering love and compassion. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give someone is not a material possession, but a listening ear, a kind word, or a moment of genuine attention. In a world that can often feel disconnected and impersonal, offering your compassion to others can bridge gaps, heal wounds, and create bonds that transcend superficial differences. Showing kindness, empathy, and understanding can lift others out of despair, restore their hope, and remind them that they are not alone. This type of giving is powerful because it doesn't require any material resources. It only requires your heart and your presence. Love, in its purest form, is the most profound way to contribute to the world. By extending love to others, we create a ripple effect that can spread far beyond our immediate circles. One of the most transformative aspects of giving back is that it shifts our focus away from ourselves. In a society that often encourages self-centeredness and individualism, giving back challenges us to think beyond our own desires and to prioritize the needs of others. This shift in perspective is not just a moral choice, it is a deeply fulfilling one. Research has shown that helping others increases happiness, reduces stress, and can even improve physical health. When we give, we experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment that can't be found through personal accumulation. It is in contributing to the lives of others that we find the most lasting joy and satisfaction. Contributing to others also fosters a sense of community. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, it is easy to feel isolated or disconnected from those around us. Yet when we give back, we create connections that bind us together. Through service, mentorship, or simply lending a helping hand, we become part of a larger community of individuals working toward common goals. These connections create a network of support and solidarity that helps us all navigate the challenges of life. As we help others rise, we rise with them. Giving back builds a culture of collaboration and shared success, where each person's contributions are valued and appreciated. Moreover, giving back allows us to cultivate gratitude. In a world that often emphasizes what we don't have, giving to others shifts our focus to what we do have. It reminds us of our blessings, the opportunities we've had, and the resources we possess. This sense of gratitude not only enriches our own lives, but also deepens our connection with those we help. By giving, we recognize the value of what we have and learn to appreciate it more fully. Gratitude becomes a cycle. By giving to others, we are reminded of our own abundance, and in doing so, we create even more room for generosity in our lives. Giving back also teaches us humility. It can be easy to become proud of our achievements, our success, or our material possessions. But when we shift our focus toward contributing to others, we realize that our accomplishments are not solely our own. We are part of a larger web of relationships, a community of people who have helped us along the way, whether through support, encouragement, or mentorship. Giving back allows us to recognize that we are not the center of the universe, but rather part of a much bigger picture. This humility helps to keep our egos in check and reminds us that the most meaningful successes in life are those that contribute to the well-being of others. There is also a profound sense of purpose that comes with giving back. Purpose is the driving force behind many of the world's most influential individuals. Without a sense of purpose, success can feel hollow and unfulfilling. When you give back, you align yourself with a larger cause, a mission that goes beyond personal gain. You become part of something bigger than yourself, contributing to the greater good. This sense of purpose is what fuels the most meaningful work. Whether in a career, a passion project, or a community initiative, it is the recognition that your efforts are making a difference in the world that keeps you motivated and committed, even when the road is difficult. In conclusion, the act of giving back and contributing to others is a profound and transformative experience. It enriches our lives in ways that material wealth and individual success never could. By sharing our time, knowledge, skills, compassion, and love, we make the world a better place while simultaneously enriching our own lives. Giving back shifts our focus from self-centeredness to a larger sense of purpose, builds strong communities, and cultivates gratitude, humility, and fulfillment. It is through contributing to the well-being of others that we find the deepest sense of joy, purpose, and connection.